This is the Fllow Show, you guys.
Hello, y'all. It's Flo from the Fllow Show. Welcome back. This is Lux joining us today. In this episode, we go to the Hempfest and Cannabis Expo.
Yeah, the Hempfest was a lot of fun. It was all about education for the general public about cannabis in all its forms, as well as how hemp can create a more sustainable future.
There was also a cannabis cup that independent growers got to send their bud to judges to be graded based on the 100-point system that was created by Andrew Friedman, who we get to do a quick interview with later on. So remember to subscribe and hit that notification button for more content.
And we start off the interviews with Mark from Integrated Apparel, where we just ask him what his vision is for the company. So.
Yep. And that's pretty much the theme for this video, is what everybody's vision is. So, shall we go?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Whoa!
Couldn't get away too soon. I can't imagine anything that's better. The world is ours whenever we're together. There ain't a place I like to be instead of moving down a crowded avenue.
So Mark, what's your vision for the Integrated Apparel?
What we're doing at Integrated Apparel right now is we are just launching a wholesale blank hemp clothing line. We're starting with hoodies and t-shirts, just some of the basics, so that we can start getting these products on people's backs in Canada. What we need to develop in Canada is just having hemp clothing out worn by people, and so it can become a regular thing, so that it's not something crazy to be wearing hemp. And then once we get people into it and wearing it as an everyday fabric, next step would be to try and develop that fabric here in Canada. So that would be the long-term goal. Once we can get people wearing it, we can develop new technology to start creating the fabric here in Canada. That's what we like to call, there's a missing link in Canada right now from farm to fabric. So we need that step to be created in Canada here. And then once that step is involved, then we can start growing our own hemp fabric and clothing in Canada, which is something we can't do right now. Canada doesn't have its own fabric that we can make clothes out of. So long-term goal, we grow hemp in Canada, we manufacture fabric in Canada, we can stitch the clothing here in Canada, and we can have a Canadian-made clothing.
We need more local products.
Totally. We need more Canadian industry too, why not? We can grow good hemp here in Canada, so let's make Canadian-made clothing.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, I'm here with Lyle and Darcy.
Hey.
And Darcy, can you tell me a little bit about your vision here?
Yeah, absolutely. So what Calgary and Alberta 420 are all about is for advocating for drug policy reform that's based on scientific evidence, and also educating the public with regard to responsible consumption, as well as educating for better access to medical cannabis, compassion clubs, as well as just regular dispensaries. And finally, to free the Canadian public for freedom of speech and freedom from fear of using cannabis either medically or as a recreation. And Keith Fagan, he is actually the founder.
Shout out to Keith, for sure.
Shout out to Keith, yeah, big time. Absolutely. He changed my life, and he actually created Alberta 420, Calgary 420. I highly recommend the Canadian public to go to this website, calgary420.com. It has a host of information that Canadians really need to read. We are on the cutting edge of so much law reform, as well as medicinal use of cannabis.
Thank you so much.
Nice talking to you, brother.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You guys want a hug?
Yeah, you bet.
So you can also find cannabinoids in things like helichrysum and echinacea, hops, carrots, and cacao.
Everybody likes to eat. You don't just want to eat one gummy bear. So what I hope is we'll see some real micro doses with things like jellies and gummy bears so that you can actually enjoy them and eat more than one for the experience, because guys like me, I like to eat a lot of different things, so I'm hoping that that's one way we're going to tackle it, is like uber microdose.
It's on you, take it away. What are you making for us, man?
I am going to be making kind of a play on strawberry shortcake. We've got some sponge cake, we've got some mixed berries, we're going to make some quick infused maple syrup, and then we're going to top it with a little bit of infused whipped cream as well. Andrew, you know about whipped cream, right? Isn't your latest video?
A little bit. I did do a YouTube video on infused whipped cream. But you know what? You did teach me how to infuse heavy cream, so thank you.
So head to the YouTube and check it out.
Yeah, The Wellness Soldier on YouTube, a lot of amazing educational content. He really teaches you how to cook with cannabis at home, and if you want to learn a cocktail, that's what I teach. So check it out on YouTube, The Cannabis Sommelier. Anything you smell, would you eat bad food that you didn't like the smell of? Would you drink something you didn't like the smell of? Would you smoke something you don't like the smell of? So the motto is the nose knows. That's really important. That was the most points for the entirety of the grading system, 40 points out of the 100 points.
Why don't you tell us a little about your grid system? And it was through the Cannabis Connoisseur, like through your website. You invented it, didn't you?
I did. It's the 100-point system to grading cannabis. It's what all of my fellow judges use alongside lab tests from Keystone Labs to judge all of the cannabis. So you have a 100-point system. There's 20 points for appearance. You're really looking at the bud itself, the structure, the trim, and then more as you squish it, you can really see and feel the relative humidity in it, which is extremely, extremely important when you're judging that cannabis. 40 points for the nose. Obviously, you want appealing aromas, complex aromas. There's those primary flavors, those nice fresh flavors, those big, beautiful, bright berries, those hazes with all their lemon and lime, all those delicious things, and the gassy cushes. And then you have those growing indicative mediums that you can see throughout, and that's one of the big things with the nose. And taste, obviously, it's got to taste good, and when you're tasting it, that's 20 points. And then the overall impression is everything that you know about cannabis. How did it burn? How did it come out? What was that joint to you? And we all know, it really, when we look at a joint, we smoke it out of 20 points, you really know your overall impression super quickly. So that was the system that everybody used out of 100 points, and how we found a winner.
So this is
Andrew Friedman.
Andrew Friedman, and he is the Cannabis Sommelier.
That's me.
Yeah, tell us about your vision.
So the Cannabis Sommelier is just a way to normalize cannabis and break cannabis stigma by using the vocabulary and vernacular of fine wine and presenting cannabis in that same kind of connoisseurship. You're able to really break down a lot of barriers for different demographics and present cannabis to them in a more lighthearted and familiar manner, just like wine.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and so we do lots of events. I make cannabis cocktails and teach you how to pair cannabis and wine and cannabis and craft beer. Host gastronomic dining events that we have amazing chefs from all over North America cook with cannabis, and you can find it all on my YouTube channel, The Cannabis Sommelier. You can find me on Instagram at The Cannabis Somm. Basically, just type in The Cannabis Somm on Google, and you'll find a lot of cool stuff about me.
Thank you so much, and
Thank you.
Hopefully we'll be doing a video soon, doing a little collab.
Yes, in the collab. Stay tuned.
I'm here with Melody here from Hemp Reclamation, and yeah, would you like to tell us about your vision here?
I would love to. I have a vision of promoting hemp throughout the world. I want to share hemp with the whole world, and I want to let people know what it's all about and what can it do for the world. Well, I love connecting people who are involved with hemp or who want to get involved with hemp, so I love connecting people from all over, all walks of life and all different kinds of businesses, helping them come together to find each other, to help each other increase their businesses and get more hemp out there. So that's a really big one.
Super important.
Definitely. Promotion of all things hemp too, like the actual hemp materials, hemp products. I love sharing like what's out there.
Yeah,
that's another huge one. And then building with hemp. That's my biggest passion right now, is converting from regular style building of houses into natural building, and hemp is like really speaking for that's what I need to be doing right now. So building with hemp, teaching people how to build their own houses, how to grow their own houses. That's what I'm doing right now. It's my focus.
Nice. That's amazing. And so where can people find you on the internet?
The most common place is on Facebook, Hemp Reclamation Reclamation on Facebook. We just started hempreclamation.ca is a brand new website that has just started. So it is in the process of being built right now. So that is up and coming. Actually, it's already there, but I will be building on it. And we're starting a Kickstarter really soon too for the Hemp Reclamation House in Vulcan. So that is not airing yet, but I'm working on that, and that should be out by the end of the month. So
Okay, wow.
a really big thing to be sharing with everybody.
So it is September right now. October. It's October right now.
It's October.
Sweet. Well, thank you so much, Melody.
Oh, thank you. This was very beautiful.
Thanks for being on the Fllow Show. So I'm here with Jackie.
Hello.
Jackie, you are a worldly influencer by the sounds of what you just described here. You have like such a heartfelt journey with Crohn's disorder, and you promote cannabis as a means to really help your own healing. Will you tell us about that?
Well, plant-based meds and plant medicine has changed my life, and I've been using and abusing pharmaceuticals and pretty much chasing a high of some kind my entire life. I wrote a book about that, became an international bestseller, and now everywhere I go, every chance I get, I talk about my journey with cannabis. I celebrate the plant. I juice. I have Crohn's, so I juice every day. I juice the raw leaves, and I grow my own, and I make rosin myself in my rosin press, and I juice all my foods, and I'm completely self-sustainable. I do it all myself. I grow my meds, my food, everything that I need, and I want to share it with everyone. I'm a new face to cannabis, I'm a different face to cannabis, not the new face, a different face of cannabis. So my cannabis journey might not look like some of the people that are here this weekend, and some of the people that are sharing our journeys are very different, and I just want to show it differently. And my message, my platform on social media, and my real message is to spread kindness and inclusivity in this room for all of us.
Yeah, totally. And you actually just mentioned that you've been 2 years.
Just over 2 years pharma-free.
Yeah.
So I was up to 9 pills a day, Superlax, Wellbutrin, Ativan, Seroquel, just everything. I quit cold turkey. I don't advise that. I did go to my doctor first, and they were going to give me another prescription to help me get off. And I quit cold turkey, introduced CBDs to my life, added a little THC, and now I'm the weed lady.
Awesome.
It's magic, and not only has it changed how I'm feeling and how I take my medicine and everything, it's changed my perspective on everything in the world. I've never really been into corporate stuff and politics and whatever, but now I look at everything, I'm interested in everything, different, kinder, gentler, more open mind.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Alright guys, welcome back. That was tons of fun. Remember to subscribe and hit that notification button so you can see future episodes.
Comment your experience around cannabis legalization in your area.
And if you like this video, share it with a friend. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.